Purchase your tracks today. 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 Purchase your tracks today.
Hey guys, Crypto Hustler 101, your guide to cryptocurrency. Get this working correctly. Hey guys, Crypto Hustler 101, your guide to cryptocurrency. Today we're going to be talking about blockchain gaming live. I was going to be doing a different intro this time, which I'll be doing a wrap up intro right now. Let me reset this real quick. Blockchain Gaming Live with your host, Crypto Hustler 101, your guide to cryptocurrency. Today, we're going to be talking about blockchain gaming and just kind of a gamut of things here. I'm going to be changing up my intro here as I go with my face right now so you can see the background. I got Blockchain Gaming Live. Obviously, the screen's not perfect, but we're work in progress and I'm getting better at this in my setup. So, it's gonna be pretty dope. I'm gonna be showing you guys a little bit. I had some upgrades to do on Evolution Land, so I kind of wanted to just, do a couple things with MCP, maybe a little touch on some Farsight, talk about the community call, guilds, kind of just what I've been wrapping up all this week. This is gonna be kind of a weekly wrap up. I want to start making calculated stream times, some time frames for be able to have you guys watch my videos in time, but that's okay. I just wanted to jump on and just get this going, get the ball rolling, and whoever watches, appreciate you guys. But yeah, this is all a work in progress for me. Hopefully it's getting better, getting some better production. I'm gonna get better video quality. I just got the Elgato. I'm gonna start doing 4K videos. Possibly, I'll start with the 1080s and see how I can scale from there. But yeah, just several things here personally wrapped up with my office. You can see there's more stuff going. Got like Pokemon cards in the back. I got some stuff, some touch up work here we need to do. Add some more shelving in the bottom, less wires being exposed, little stuff like that. Can't really see it right here. Got some Bitcoin. It's just glowing in the back. My Bitcoin, and of course, Mega Man. He's my guy. He's he's our hero. So go-to guy. I got my Charizards, Venusaurs, and I'm getting a Blastoise first edition. Finally, PSA 10. I do want to touch on some alpha in this space. That's with the cards. So this is gonna be something else outside, more real world, but including crypto. So this is gonna be awesome to talk about. So we're gonna go with the game real quick. I'm gonna jump in here and show you guys a little bit more. Hopefully we get some people in the chats. Hey, what's up, Rhinus Michaels, Clifford Cabal? Nice to meet you, Crypto Hustler. Hey man, nice to meet you. Appreciate you guys showing up and talking to me and seeing how things are going. Definitely like and subscribe to my videos. Appreciate you guys. I wanted to show you some games. So I got some games going on. Some Farsight and all that, like I was mentioning, there's gonna be several games, so I don't want to just stick to one game. So let's get here. Anyways, so hopefully the audio is good. Let me know if there's any issues with the sound being too loud. I got my beats today, so I want to make sure I got my beats on here. Some fresh pizza. Anyway, so this is Evolution Land. I'm gonna upgrade some stuff here. So I'll upgrade gold drills. Actually, I should probably go back here. If you guys haven't checked out this, I'm gonna wait for Farsight announcement, bro. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Definitely stick around. I'm gonna be doing this for a little bit, and then I'll be talking about Farsight. Also little strategies on what but yeah, I appreciate you guys. But yeah, I wanna kind of cover my bases here. I'm definitely part of the communities of Evolution Land and MCP and Farsight. So those are my triple threats. I hope one day we can all work together. But of course, if you know, Supernova and Farsight are really hard to work with. So, you guys can definitely reach them, please. We are working on it too on our end. It's been very difficult. So, anyways, so yeah, right here I'm upgrading my drills, making sure that I have the right amount of materials added to it. Kind of going back and forth on numbers here, like 32. Okay, so close this out here. But yeah, definitely check out my other videos. I'm going to be making more videos on just pretty much everything mentioned. Those three games are the games I play often. So you know, if you're into it, that's where I'm at pretty much. But yeah, if you can see me here upgrading, what I'm doing is adding liquidity pool tokens, which are installed or injected per se into the NFTs. If you play Farsight, you know this is a CNFT, so that you're gonna actually be doing similar aspects in this game and that game. So they'll kind of take from each other. I want to say or add or take because Farsight is actually a part of the project MCP, and MCP is they're all created from the project called Supernova. That's the team, and they have produced both projects, MCP and Farsight. So, as I mentioned in our communities, is that they start taking ideas across the board and introducing them to either vice versa each game. And I think that's an important objective into building the game platform, essentially using those aspects in their game development. So that way, if they were to introduce more features from one or the other game, they've already battle tested essentially. And say Farsight, they may take some things from the world upgrade, and then MCP will be able to get the world upgrade after Farsight has used some of these updates. So we're not sure which direction is going to be for that, but I also want to touch on um, the Evolution Land. This is the brainchild of our projects, so I do have to, I not that I have to talk about it in a player sense, I guess, but I mean, it is technically my job to talk about it. And more so that I choose to because I really appreciate the project outside of my work related reasons. But the work related reasons are because I was so involved with the project. So it kind of goes, it's a love affair essentially. I really appreciate the project, the team, and everybody that I work with. So I love talking about Evolution Land. I think it has legs because of other reasons outside of itself. And also, the game itself is definitely going to be something that will grow in the future. And I hope that my team can connect with Farsight and we can possibly build some stuff out and connect our projects together, maybe even utilizing our blockchain. Hey, what's up, Wolfing? Why is your voice coming in only my right ear? I don't know. Is that maybe? Oh, maybe. Yeah, there's some settings here. Let me see. Let's go. No, no. Yeah, I think that's because on my scale, it's only showing right. Yeah, it's something I need to work on. It's probably true. It's going on the right side, but hopefully we can get that working. I've been working on my audio, and maybe I'll switch over to the other one at some point. But yeah, that's unfortunate because I can see it on my scale. It shows that it's on the right. Hello, Apple D Apple. Yeah, I'm just playing my other game real quick. I gotta do a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna play MCP for a little bit and then talk about Farsight. Talk about some other stuff that kind of connects the ecosystem. Um, Fire here. I know. I kind of wish I could get this microphone working properly. I'm still in the building process here and trying to figure out things better. I think that need a little bit more time to figure out the audio situation. This is a pretty decent microphone, but I just don't know how to set it up properly. Yeah, exactly. So it is what it is. I can see it on my OBS. It's just showing on the right side. So I'm glad you said that. That kind of adds to my inspection here. I'm gonna need to work on. Just yeah, I need to learn about audio settings because here I'll show you guys. Here's my old one. This is my old microphone. My Blue Yeti. I loved it. This thing's great. I think it's a good desk one. The audio cuts out a lot of sound background. The only thing is you have to consistently stay pretty close to it somewhat just to maintain. I mean, obviously you could change the settings and I could have tinkered with it. It is what it is, and I'm happy with my new setup. I got my everything, um, which has just been it's just been amazing. Um, but yeah, I'm just punching stuff into my other screen, so I'm not like directly looking at you guys the whole time. But don't mind me here. I kind of wanted to be somewhat low key, but also have people here to talk to. I have an audio technique. Oh, you have an audio technique. I have a SM SMB yeah, SM7B, and I got a Focus Right Scarlet UI2. Yeah, that's a blue. Yeah, that's a Yeti Blue X or Yeti X. Yeah, it's like a shotgun mic I have. I'm still early, so definitely don't hold any errors with me if I am not saying what it is precisely because I'm still. I mean, I know audio within reason. Like I could produce music and stuff, but I still early on this. It's all in good time. Yeah. So with the Elgato, the microphone settings, I got the screens down. I got so many fucking screens. I got 4 screens here, my laptop. I got 2 screens up here and a screen in the back. So I'm excited for all this. Um, so what I'm doing right now is this: I'm setting up the LP tokens to put in my NFTs. I did mention earlier. Um, so I hope you guys can enjoy the slow motion aspect of what I'm doing right now. But if that's what we're doing already with Farsight, not too far from what we're already doing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the game. I put so much money into it, so I definitely have to like it in some way. It's definitely a huge. I added like $200,000 into the so definitely something I see value in, but I don't really play it because there's not much going on. So what am I supposed to do? Got 2 Sakura keys I can't do shit with. So, but it's one of those like long-term investments. It's just the same as strategy I have at MCP. I actually just came out with a live video, or not live video. It wasn't live, but I mean it was live to me because I was talking to the people at the time. But we did make a the Faces of MCP video, so it was pretty cool to talk to the people, talk about our strategies. My strategy is a long-term strategy. I think that is kind of an easygoing strategy when you are capable in this space and not worried about money. That's the biggest factor. Is if you're worried about making more money in the space, you will not earn the gains that you can get. And that's some alpha I could talk about with any game, Evolution Land or any of them, is that you have to follow the team and the roadmap and hopefully they keep up with it, right? Because that's what's really going to hold value for you, is not having those weekends per se to sell the items of NFTs that you get early on, because there's no realized value at the early stages until the game has been developed more. There's more eyes on the game, there's more value proposition people want to get into, and the more developed it is, the people that feel like they need to get into a game that's more developed in comparison to getting on the ground floor. And that's kind of where I start, is I do ground floor. I see the projects, I read the white papers, I look at the team, what they've been building, and just kind of the gamut of everything. So I think what's important is understanding the value proposition in games and how the mechanics work, and also if they've had a working product. So with MCP, they've had a working product. With the Supernova team, when they made Farsight, I've already understood that they had a game called Moon Cryptopolis, and then they reprised the idea into a game called Farsight. So taking those same concepts and expanding them and having a project and a product previously with the same team is a win. It's a winning solution for me. It screams to me it's going to be a winner, especially how complex the Team Supernova made their games. So you kind of have to jump through so many hoops to get your funds out. So you tend to end up putting the funds back into it, right? There's a huge cycle through it. So you can stake it in some way. In this case, the tokens go inside the NFTs. NFTs hold a certain threshold value, and then also intrinsic value on top of that if it's a rarity aspect or if it's use case. Most cases, use case overpowers. I mean, at least in my eyes, use case overpowers collectible value. But that's only in this. It's not like I'm saying my Pokemon cards are going to be used for any other reason outside of a collection, right? So there's a difference. But when you're holding certain value and valor for certain projects because of the collectible aspect, I would hope there's a community driving it, right? So that's the biggest difference when it comes to intrinsic value for utility and just collector status. So, but one you can still have both. I think that's important to be able to have both of those. Um, so yeah, I don't want to knock on anybody that collects things, of course. Don't get me wrong, but in this space, when it comes to NFTs and gaming, there's a huge intrinsic value with utility. People see that because it's almost a guaranteed passive value that you're gonna get. So the value proposition is in the pudding, right? So all you got to do is crunch the numbers and make some decisions if this is worth your time after 6 months to a year or whatever. But anybody that gets into something, they don't have those. The words are not spelled out for them. They have to figure it out on their own, and that's where you get the most juice. That's where you get the most profit margin, is understanding the mechanics before everybody else. When there's more loopholes and more hurdles to go through, that tends to be a better value proposition because it's more difficult for the normal person that gives up on getting these specific NFTs. And sometimes it's skill based. So if it's like taking certain genetics or whatever and combining them into make other NFTs, such as forging, or if it's breeding a different like citizens or apostles or any of these aspects that have like a there's a ratio on the creation of these things. There's going to be someone that will have the skillfulness to make that. So there's a value proposition there. And that kind of goes across the board. Okay, I'm running on, but so there's huge value propositions when it comes to having skill in the space. That's for sure. Definitely having an eye for things is very important too. So that's my biggest, give to anybody, is that they understand a value proposition. So I don't know. I just hope you guys can find your niche. If it's Farsight, if it's Evolution Land, if it's MCP, or even a token out there that's just coming up, understand the dynamics and think enterprise, right? Think long term. If you would hold that token for multiple years, right? If you want ones that are going to be winners that you could sit on, right? What is their use case? What's their utility? What can they do that others can't? And what kind of team is there? What's the setup like? How is their PR? How is their development? Do they have a GitHub? Stuff like that. So, if that's anything of value, definitely hit the like button. But yeah, I think projects, for me at least, the projects I like to get into are ones that I see long term. Don't get me wrong, I do get into meme coins and shit coins per se. I mean, my consideration of shit coins are like worse than meme coins, right? Because it's just like they just produce any token and put some liquidity to it and it's worth nothing, or just literally does not have no value, just dust to all these freaking accounts. They just send them randomly to your account and it's like, oh yeah, sell this token, own this token, go to this website. It's like, it's trash, bro. You don't want that. Upgrade, kind of figured out it. The setup's a little bit different on the inventory. This is my first time upgrading drills like this. It's different. I know some of you guys are probably from Farsight, and I'm gonna be doing that here in a sec, but have to get in here and do this real. Don't mind me if you guys want to stick around. I'm gonna have some more info for you guys, but I totally understand if you don't want to. You know, uh, yeah, I'm just like so thrown off by the upgrading right now. It's like, bro, it's killing me because it's so different than I'm used to. Like, oh my god, it's messing with my head, bro. What the fuck? They have to change some UI here because I am so confused. To be honest, level one. Oh, okay, so I can upgrade. Now I'm trying to figure out what I need to do here, but it just threw a try it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to the devs, bro. That's fucking with me way too hard. And oh, I didn't upgrade everything. No, I thought I did. What the bruh? I don't know. I'm gonna go back to this. Give me a second, and I'm just gonna go to. I'm gonna go over here, and then I'm gonna drop some Farsight in there too. So, anyways, not that that's a presentation for our game. We are in a kind of in between state that we've had a lot of bugs from our major upgrade that we just did. So, I think they kind of went with it too quick, just because some things haven't been tested. I wish I tested it more before it came out, but I didn't have time. But anyways, this is MCP. If you guys know Supernova, this is from the team. They make that game too. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just went through. Yeah, MCP. I just did Evo, but the upgrades with the drills, man, it's fucking with me hard, man. I'm like having some troubles. So actually, if you start the game right here, let me pull up some other shit too. If you get started right here, like world, I don't know how that. So yeah, if you when you start at the beginning of the Tron side, you can see this building. That's my building, bruh. This is where I live. I own right by the main tower, which is kind of crazy. But I spent, a couple $100. Now it's worth thousands. And then I own the land behind it too. So what my strategy here is long term, right? When they come out with this upgrade, let me show you guys. They come out with this game, Mega World, which is the on top of it. This is gonna be the ecosystem that's gonna have like missions and shit like that, and like sponsorships and shit or whatever. So you're gonna be able to have people work for you. Yeah, I got a helipad and all. It's pretty dope, man. I put on some random ass shit. So yeah, the intro, like that intro, I don't know if they still have. Yeah, they have it. It's like Grand Theft Auto, the intro. Oh, they cut it quick. They had like the cops just chilling in there and stuff. I'm like, what is this fucking like GTA, homie? Oh no, let's get this out. So this is a world upgrade. This is gonna come out at some point. You come out here and you can see my building. My building's like right there. Fucking dope, dude. I can go inside my building. Yeah, I got my own concierge, bro. You can hear have some board meetings and shit. Be like, all right, how much money we can make? Some shit like that. But yeah, so this is MCP, MC World. Um, I love these projects I'm into. I don't get me wrong, I love Evolution Land, but I hope they add this kind of aspect. Actually, let me go back. I need to go on the train station. I actually have my own bus stop too, so I own a bus stop. Let's go to public transit. Go over here. 214 Hustler stop right on the beach. Let's go. Oh, hey. Go back. Bruh. Right on the beach, man. So this is my commercial building. I use this to heal my people stamina. Eventually, it's gonna be a little store department, all that good stuff. So on the beach, you know, eventually we'll be able to kick it, have parties, entertainment, you know, go to like a freaking concert or some shit, you know what I mean? Like something. So it's pretty cool. This is called the Hustler Stop. Stop my building. I'm gonna go to 214 back over here at the main station, Dubai. So this is Baba. He's like one of our main people out here in the game. Let me see. Let me go check where my building. But I own like a big ass building. Yeah, I own a big old building. It's cool to like run around town. Actually, I think that's my building way across this way. Let me show you guys. Oh, I'm stuck in a tree, man. I'm looking at the screen like. Alright, I think that's my building, the one all the way over. So, go check it out. Yeah, this is my building over here. Yeah, yeah, because there's all those ones. You. Yeah, see, that is my building. Is there any PvP? No, no, not yet. And that's kind of like where we're at with. It's gonna take me to the land. That's pretty dope, dude. I didn't even know that. No, so we are preparing for PvP with Farsight. So that's why we built the guild, because I want to make sure that my people are protected, my community, and we are like strapped. We have all sorts of stuff. We have so like we have the biggest players in our guild. But the big thing is that because we have the option to be such a big group, we have like most of the people. We have 4 Sakura keys in our group at least, and there's only 20 of them. So, being that we're gonna be bigger players in this space, it gives us chance to like help out people because I don't personally, even though I put so much in it, I'm not trying to just take out money from the game. I want to grow the community. I want to be able to give back, you know. And yes, I'm gonna get my money eventually, but it's not something I'm just sitting there trying to zap the game for profit. There's long-term passive income here, you know. I think there's legs for days when it comes to Farsight. So just any of the games I'm involved in, there's just so much to do. um so I'm not trying to just zap it for money, you know. I might trickle down some passive income here and there, you know, to move into other stuff, but it's not like something I need to be like, oh, I need to get into the try to take all my money out. At that point, I'm trying to make multi-millions. But what's the real, you know, how's that benefit everybody else? Just because I put in a bunch of money doesn't mean I don't want little players that don't even have any money to look at it as a project that just takes your money. I don't want that. Same as MCP or Evolution Land. You know, I have a long-term vision. But anyways, let's get into Farsight. Let me just drop in my info. The one thing about Farsight I want to just tell you, just for logging in reasons, it's just annoying that it just I'm on this other screen right now, so hold the phone, Joan. Um but yeah, I wanted to say is that the login screen kicks you out a lot, super fast. It's kind of annoying because I have to log in all the time. That's definitely something I want to like they could fix. Like maybe they could put like a duration, maybe for like, you know, 24 hours or something. But I mean, come on. I'm not playing on a public computer, bro. Like, my computer. Like, I have nobody else fucking with my account, so this shit logs out way too. But yeah, to pull up some shit here. Got my Sakura ships, you know. These are the best ships in the game for now until the medium version comes out. And then when the bigger ships come out, the Sakura ships, it's gonna be fucking dope, dude. I'm gonna be like right there. So let me go check out my mining. So my mining has been like it's been a long time, like a month. It's been almost a month. So I'm gonna see what the closing time frames here. I pretty much calculated everything down to a science. So also to talk about our Farsight fleet, I just want to bring it up. So we just had a community call on Wednesday. I should upload the video. Um, so we just wrapped up the branding contest. If you guys didn't know what that is basically we're rebranding our Farsight fleet to be more than Farsight fleet. I want to introduce more blockchain games into the space, and being that I'm very informative and I work with a blockchain game and blockchain, I want to expand my information and expand my abilities in the community. I don't feel like I could be a part of it because I'm not just part of one community. I'm part of multiple communities. And what I'm doing personally is I'm combining all NFT games to incorporate them into a metaverse together, multi metaverses, right? Because our metaverse is one thing, but there's other projects out there with NFTs that can be brought into our metaverse as well as our others. We can also work together. So I think we can take a lot of our concepts and work with each other. But the problem with that is that um, it's been very difficult because a lot of these projects are siloed or they want to work by themselves in some fashion, or don't want to expand. Not a lot, but they're hyper focused on their game, right? So unfortunately with Farsight, I haven't been able to reach them, right? So and also they haven't came out with anything new besides the unstoppable domains. I mean, they're going to come out with some more stuff. I haven't looked into the group. Maybe they did come out with something in the last couple days. And that's the biggest challenge for me, is that I'm not focused on just Farsight. I have a huge impact in footprint in Farsight, and I think I can expand from there. So what we're doing is we're building a guild, and this guild is going to be able to connect all these projects, similar to YGG is kind of like our framework, right? Because we're trying to, not necessarily we're emulating it, but also being able to expand from there, because YGG is connected to certain projects only because they have huge capital, right? And their name is out there. Well, I've been working with projects before the huge capital and connecting with these projects, and now with the project I'm in, I'm able to connect even more projects. So I might as well have an umbrella of a guild that also includes Farsight Fleet, which that name will be changed as well, and our corporation will expand from there. So we can have set teams that work in the different projects and different managers or mods that they coexist with the major group, and then we can all work together to building this ecosystem and guild. And I feel like the community, or our community essentially, is important to expand from here, because Farsight is just the beginning, right? I definitely want it to be our focal point when it comes to certain aspects, and that's why we're going to keep the same Discord groups. We will have our private server, and we will have our main group, but then we'll also have a guild, and I think that guild is important for me to expand, and also for the community to grow with us, and so we can build out our treasury, our DAO, and kind of expand from there. I think I don't with the Farsight fleet, we kind of plateaued based on knowledge that we have. It's really speculation, pretty much, because the knowledge I have is from Moon Cryptopolis, the Supernova team, and MCP as a project. So my information is really based on what I know, and I don't want to just have pure speculation to the community. That doesn't have full value for me, and so I want to be able to expand to you. So anyways, that's kind of where we're going. So next week on Wednesday, depending on where you live, is now this week, um, is that I want to talk about some of the names that I'm choosing. So we're choosing the brand name. Hope I'll find the best one, and then I did have a roadmap. I kind of vaguely will just talk about it right now. Um, so basically, we're gonna be expanding our branding contest and artwork and banners. Then we're gonna expand our Discord. We're supposed to be working on that, if not already worked on, to expand it to other games. And yeah, but I don't want to lose touch on Farsight. And the thing is, for me, is I need to do it all, right? I need to expand myself uh, outside of what I'm already doing, and that's business development. And to me, that's me not plateauing, me challenging myself. I can't plateau on one game when there's not enough information and speculation. I don't like to speculate. I like to know, but also make my own decisions based on speculation. But that's because I know certain things. So with this game, I already did all that, right? But we can only do so much. We can only play the game so much. There's only so much we can do. The game. Um. So yeah. Okay, so it's been a month for everything. So I had to reset everything again. All this. I think this one's still going. Ongoing operation. So this is the final operation for the sector. Um, but I hope you guys understand what I mean. Is like I want to build out a guild. And let me see if there's anybody. True facts. I gotta give back to community. Nice ship. Eight jobs. Names. GG. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing is, I want to be a guild, you know? But I don't think sticking to just guild name is. I want to be able to have a brand. That's the biggest thing. I want a brand. Um, so I'm gonna figure that out this week and hopefully connect with you guys. I think we're doing the community call this week. I'm not sure if I have it in the roadmap, but I did make a Q1 roadmap. We're expanding from Q1 to the whole year. Once I get it down to science, I want to get all my ducks in the row. I don't want to fail the community and have any high expectations that I don't follow through. So my biggest thing is just like I said, yeah, get my ducks in the. If it's personal affairs, if it's not, you know, I try not. I don't try to get in my personal affairs in my business, of course. Sometimes it bleeds through, and it happens to the best of us. In those cases, you guys understand as community, but otherwise, I am pretty good overall. Um, to say, you know, I won't have any hurdles on the road, but I think once I set up our community more, there'll be set moderators, there'll be set you know, community calls with these moderators that I can be able to advance some of the project. So we're also working on toolkits and all sorts of stuff for the game output stuff for Farsight. But also, we're going to use these toolkits to for other games too. We're actually talking with Evolution Land or somebody that work. They're on MCP, but they are going to help us build toolkits for Evolution Land. So I think our communities combined together, and I think it's going to be amazing experience. I've always wanted to be a part of the gaming industry, if that's developing games. But over the years, I lost that passion a little bit because of life. But coming full circle now, I think I can offer some factors there and possibly develop a game. That's actually ultimately what I want to do. Have an in-game guild community built game that has like a DAO and everything just built around it. And we'll have the guild and all that. So our representation will be not only the guild, but also a game, also a DAO. So we can also just combine everything together. And then with our connections, we can help. You know, we could even possibly build a blockchain. We can even possibly, you know, become an L1, you know, Darwinia or something. So I kind of want to just incorporate everything I already am part of, and it's kind of ironically, it's all really made sense to me, right? Because even when I wanted to develop games, I was always good at computers, right? So I ended up just getting in the computer industry, just selling electronics. I always had a knack for finances too. the finances, gaming, blockchain, electronics, just kind of all of the above. And now it's really paved the way for me. Running my own business and all that. So, me working with people has been something I've been doing for a long time when it comes to a business aspect, right? Not like working for someone. I had my own business for 12 years, and I think what we can do from here is just kind of expand. I don't know if you lose my voice when I look over there, but let me I'm just gonna keep to the screen. I'm like, wait, I can pull the screen forward more, but that's whatever. Yeah, so I'm losing track, guys. Trying to get all these lands together, but the problem is that they have stopped. And so I want to just keep them going. I know I'm probably just gonna stop doing. My attention span's like world, bro. Like, you have. I mean, it's not like I don't really get down to the grind, but I don't know. There's just something about gaming. It just I don't know. I guess I kind of like the lazy gaming sometimes. Yeah, I think we all do. Hopefully, at least in this space. But like true gaming, I don't. It's hard for me to actually just like play games. Like these kind of games are like the like idle games. But with the PvP, you know what? I've literally saved all my time to play games to do PvP, and I think it's worth the wait. Because I've literally not played it. I've played games. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't try to play most. To be honest, like I don't. It's just not my thing, Well, I fuck with Black Ops, zombies, like 2, 1, 2, 3, 4's I don't know if there's a 5. See, I'm behind, bro. But I got all the latest shit. Well, actually, I don't. No, I don't even have the latest shit. I don't even have a PS5. I don't have a what's it called? Series X. I have a Series S. I bought 2 of them on Christmas, and then I just gave one away. I was like, I don't even. Why did I buy it? But no, that's just my deal. I like the incentive here is I get paid, right? I get paid to play games. That's the best. You can't knock that. Like, can't. It just hits different, bro. It hits different. But that's a good thing, because you get to earn while you play games. And actually having someone come over on Tuesday and they play games and earn and stuff. I mean, they don't, but they're interested in that, right? They're thinking I was just doing like, graphs and all that with the stocks kind of look. And it's like, dude, I look at charts, but it's different. Like crypto gaming is much different than just fuck, I'm so lost, bro. I think I hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Let me see if 18. I think I got 18. Yeah, 18. I'm fucking losing it. I'm like, bro, I have to remember 19. 19. Dude. Yo, my eyes are getting bad. I should probably get glasses, bro. Fucked up. I'm supposed to be wearing glasses like my whole life, but I don't know. I might just go with the LASIK. Pretty spot on. I just don't want to go blind for the rest of my life or some shit. But I have like 4 big ass screens next to my face. You know what I mean? Like, come on. 20. See, these ended like yesterday, so I'm actually in a good position here. But also, yeah, after this, I'm gonna talk a little bit about some projects. Go on my face. You guys can see my face. Got it for a little bit while I talk to you. talk to you smoothly. Yeah, that's like how my girls are. But like previous relationships, you know, just like then they're talking to them, they're like passing out. Like, bro, I'm like trying to talk to you. And they're like, oh, your voice is soothing. I'm like, bro, just trying to talk to you. Glad my voice is soothing for you, but I'm actually having a conversation with you. Like, fuck. But that's just how it goes. I don't know. I think gotta meet that girl that stays up with you and talks to you. It's the challenge of life finding the right person. You know? Think you know people and then just personal situation. But I'm just saying in general, like when you meet somebody, it's all cool. You know, you think everything's good. And you start learning about them, especially if you start living with them. Like you really see their subtleties, right? And the biggest factor is just like understanding the person you're with and how they add value to your life. You know what I mean? Like, because at a certain point, you're like, bruh, like this is like, what the fuck? And that wasn't like that with everyone. Some of them, you know, I was the problem. Maybe I wasn't, you know, my growth wasn't quite there. Connect with them. It goes vice versa. You know what I mean? Like, when you grow on your own and understand yourself and bring that into a relationship is different than um when both of you have been doing that or one of you have already done it. So for me, I've grown a lot, and not only I've grown on my own, I've grown in relationship, and definitely grown emotionally different in relationships in comparison to on my own emotionally. But with myself on my own, I learned to be self-sustainable, right? I learned to do it myself, take care of myself, right? So I created the mecca within myself, right? I created the valuation. But when I do that, I can actually love somebody, and that's the biggest thing. Is they don't take time to love themselves. It's hard to love others. Um, that's number one. People can knock you in this world and say, "Hey, you're so conceited" or whatever. There's a difference. There's a difference between conceited and loving yourself. And you can love yourself, but that doesn't make you better than others, right? I don't think that. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I just do me, right? And maybe I might be better at certain things, but people might have stronger, you know, niches or whatever they're in, knowledge more than I. Bruh. Bruh, what the fuck? Stop. It was being dumb. You guys seen it. But that's the beauty of life and getting to know people and like having people in my circle. Like I don't tend to have too many dudes in my circle. No offense to guys. And not that I want to be friends with you online. But it's different when you're friends with people in person because I tend to have women in my life because women have a different touch, right? I mean, I have dudes in my life that are like family and stuff, but there's a difference between like dudes because they try to poach on your women, and your women don't necessarily want dudes like that in their lives. They don't mind having friends, right? I don't mind having friends, but when it comes to dudes that don't have a girl in their life or don't know how to get women, or are kind of like dogs necessarily, they want to get at your girls, and I tend to have women in my life. You know, I'm really cool and kick it, like chill with the women. You know, I'm not trying to boast myself like that, but I'm just saying, like, I'm chill to kick it with, and I tend to attract women in my life. That's just how it's been, like, pretty much my whole life. Doesn't mean I'm like trying to hook up with every woman I meet, but if I want to get with somebody, it's not that hard, you know. Like, I don't want to get in a relationship with somebody, you know. Like, I'm not saying everybody, but I tend to pursue people that I like, and it's not hard to connect with people when you're real, right? It's not like the biggest factor with anybody in this world is being real. That's the this is something I learned when I was inebriated per se. Is that what stands the test of time is quality. Uh, being real. That's concrete, right? Because you being genuine overpowers any disingenuine aspects of anybody can be towards you. I mean, regardless if they're being a shitty human, you will always pursue through that. And I would hope so. Sometimes people, because the best of people and the people that are solid people get knocked down. That's because they don't have, not constriction. I was gonna say confliction, but having, I want to say confliction. I don't know, but anyways, basically holding yourself, having a certain value for yourself, right? Because whatever you do in this world, if you don't value yourself, people will knock you down in some way. There's always a notch that everyone's taking you down, even if it's very small, right? It might be just bitching about somebody in life, and then they add fire, right? They stoke the fire. They add those negative aspects. The beauty of having a strong will is that none of that matters. It's just noise, and there's a lot of noise in this. But to break that, you have to have conviction. That is the word. You have to have conviction with the way you present yourself, and conviction with the people around you. Because if you don't, you will manifest enigmas. And I partially have that in my life a little bit, right? Those enigmas will eat you up, like not in a good way. Like it's not saying like girls and trying to get at you. Obviously you get that, but I'm saying in general, like people will take you down with them. When the ship is sinking, they will try to take you. And to understand the difference is that you are on your own ship, and you let people on or off the boat. And if you want to go with the boat, and when it sinks, that's on your own. That's the biggest factor. Don't try to take people with. But people are, yeah, who wins? Yeah, no, exactly. If you are genuine to yourself, yes, who wins? Oh, who wins? I mean, nobody really wins. I mean, I guess yourself, if that's, that's the value proposition you have for yourself. But in reality, nobody wins. I would hope you make your own win to, like you make your own wins, and your wins hopefully don't affect others. If that's what you're meaning, I don't know what you mean. Assuming that's what you but it's just unfortunate. Like you have to manifest what's best. That's how I go by. I go, you manifest what's best. I like to think enterprise. I like to think best. And people try to get on me about it, right? They try to, Dustin, that's my name. They tell me, hey, why do you always look up the best? Because it's like, I want the best, right? What's wrong with that? I want shit to last. I want the best quality or whatever. If it's organic, if it's whatever, I can afford that because I create value. If that's finances, if that's whatever, I literally work my ass off to get and it's hard for people to knock me from that. It stings sometimes, don't get me wrong. It stings when people say some mean stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not immune to emotions. But it's the difference between having value for yourself and allowing people to control your emotions. My emotions shouldn't be the extension of others, as well as vice versa. People try to attach those emotions because they are hard on themselves. They're projecting. They have a lot of negative fears, doubt, and that's the biggest part. Is like if you have doubt, that becomes an enigma. Your shadow self will fucking put you down. It will take you down, and whatever path that is. And I'm not trying to be negative or anything. Just kind of talking a little bit of Z99. Who wins Z99? Nobody's winning those Z99. Homie. You know how much Z99s are? Bruh. I mean, realistically, a Z99 is about 20k, homie. like like straight up. I don't know. I'm just talking about some Z99 is cool. What I'm doing right now is starting up all my mines. But yeah, I can circle back on Z99s here. But nobody's winning that Z99. I have a chance to think. I think I have a chance to buy some shit, but I haven't reached. And that's the thing is, if you got weak hands, you know, that's like I'm saying, like there's no huge realized value only based on what we know. The realized value here is that Z99s, there's only so many of them. There's no blueprints for them right now. We don't know if there ever will be. And the marketplace could be exclusive, right? So if you could buy them, you might have to have a Sakura key. You know, a little bit of pressure on the market to get it unless you sell it in the secondary. Yeah, and there's always value cost to that secondary option for legendary ship. Oh, thanks, Rhinus. Yeah, I don't know, I was just talking about relationships and like just creating the circle around you, right? That's the problem is sometimes it's easy to get into these groups of people that because they're your childhood friends and maybe you couldn't reach them a certain way or didn't reach them and they are not on their path and they're trying to bring people down with them, right? Like if it's like being some drug addict or some drug dealer or whatever, you know, like I'm not trying to knock anybody for any particular stuff, but I'm just like if it's negative and it hurts people, that's what I care. You can do what you do. Some things are overlooked, some things are, you know, you shouldn't do it. But I'm just saying if it hurts people, don't do it. That's the biggest part. If you can add value to your community, if you can add value to your family, girlfriend, whatever, because of, you know, or you or boyfriend or whoever, you know, it doesn't matter. Your partner. You can add value to them in a way that is constructive, you know, why not? But you don't want to take yourself down to give too much to others. That's the thing is always fill your cup up first. Always have your cup full before you can offer others. Because if you start coveting what you're offering and going, oh, I shouldn't have done this and doubting yourself, like that's the part where you take a step back. Is it in your best interest to offer them anything? And if it's not, just tell them, right? And if it's something that is something you can offer, that's your choice. You chose to do that. Don't knock other people for it. But also, if there's a stipulation to it, is when you offer help to others, let them know how that's gonna work. Because there's some, you know, expectations X, Y, and Z from your help. That way, you don't feel like you did something for not the best reasons. Because sometimes you can offer help and they able to proceed, right? They're able to expand from that, and that to me is taking advantage of in a positive way. People think of it as saying, oh, they took advantage of me, but really what they mean is they took advantage of you but didn't fulfill what you were offering them or use that as a way to boost themselves. They used it as a crutch. Say if it's someone living with you too long or taking advantage of you of your finances or whatever it is, right? It's because you didn't put any stipulations on it out the gate. That's a problem I have personally sometimes, and it has bit me in that, right? Because you didn't tell the people what you want out of giving it to them. You just want to help people, and that's my problem. Sometimes I just want to help people, but then I forget to tell them certain things that I expect, right? And maybe if you said that out the gate, they might have just not wanted to accept it, right? So it's like it's a toss up, you know, it's a gray area. Not everybody is accepting of any stipulations with helping them, but also at the same time, it's good to build healthy boundaries. And that's the biggest factor with anybody, relationships, family, anyone is having good boundaries. And how this incorporates with me and this is that you kind of have to have the balance of life. You have to have a good spirit, right? The spirit doesn't have to be religious, okay? The spirit doesn't need to be religion based at all. This is the fact that you're putting energy back into yourself and not just being zapped by others. When you have people like that zap your energy, try to keep them at a distance, even a family member or whatever. Small doses. People have friends like that. Small doses, right? It's when you put those energy zappers in your life, they just zap you, bro. They just take and take and take and never give. And everybody has someone like this in their life. You know, they might not, but most people do, right? I think this is something to acknowledge. I think this is something that community, group, whatever, you need to call these people out, even if it's very conflicting. It's hard. Trust me, I've had so many people in my life that were energy zappers. They're hating on me. You just feel the energy trying to zap you, trying to kick you off your boat, trying to displace you in your path in life. The thing is, you just gotta have that strong willpower. Like, I could be like some person that just like sells people on shit, a car salesman or whatever. Like, I used to sell things, you have to, but at the same time, I have the spiritual aspect of like myself. Like, I need to be connected. I need to be grounded. I need to figure it out outside of the finances. Like, what do we work for? You know what I mean? Like, do we have all this accumulation for whatever? Me, I accumulated because I wanted a community. I want a family. I want whatever it is. I know this might not be everything what people want to hear, but this is what I talk about. I talk about the alpha is alpha in life, life alpha. And it could be also alpha in games. So I talk about that too. So I'm going to talk about both. And I hope I can bring people in this space that can be also engaging in that aspect. That's all I can ask for a community that's within my community. You know what I mean? Because I want people that are strong minded. I want like minded people that are strong willed, that like to conquer and take over their life. They don't let their life take over them, right? That's something to practice for anyone. I have to practice because I get consumed by my business, right? And it's affected relationships. It's affected the people around me, and I don't like it. Free shit, bro. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do any free ships right now. Maybe in the future. In the future. 26? I don't even know where the fuck I'm at. I don't know. I wish there was more of a indicator. Let me go check out my 2000 copper. 6. Didn't go down the line. But anyways, no, I'm just talking with you guys. I want to cover some bases. Anything will do. I feel it, dude. Yeah, there's nothing particular I don't want to give away anything yet, but I am doing a giveaway for the branding contest. So when we come out with the brands, if you want to be a part of the contest, we are going to be offering I could be offering a ship. I don't know. I could be offering a ship for the branding contest. So stay tuned on that, that's for sure. But yeah, no, I haven't given away any ships. I don't think so. It's not something I want to do right now. I'm gonna get the microphone a little bit closer to my face. It's like in my face. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I just wanted to bring it a little bit closer because I keep turning my head over here and I want to be able to like talk to you guys. I actually feel a little bit more comfortable. Submit a name. No, we already closed that. Yeah, we closed that as of last Wednesday. $23. Trying to figure out where I want to get all these back in order because I'm gonna have a shit ton of resources. Strife. Yeah, the naming contest is over, dude. I mean, I wish you knew, but yeah. Otherwise. Oh, you. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I remember yours. Okay, for sure. I'm like, bro, we're done. But yeah, if you're on the list, you're on the list because I copied everybody's up until that day. So it's really, we'll see. We'll see if there's any submissions just before that time frame. If there was, I will pick them up too because I want everybody to be a part of it. This is a really long process, but I'm literally setting up all my shit back. It's insane. There's just so much, but I have 106 million credits. At this point, it's just I might as well just get shit going. I don't know when their next announcement will be. It should be fairly soon because what I believe they're doing is that they're setting it up so we can have the liquidity for our resources to be able to actually start mining or creating other. I would hope that is the reasoning. But yeah, scrambled word Farsight minus a star. Well, I will look into it. There's plenty of names. It's gonna be a tough one, and I don't want to pick any favorites because some of my people, some of the mods did some too, but I don't want to pick any favorites. That's I want it to be as equal as possible. I think even the mods doing it to me is kind of really they shouldn't have probably have done it, but their information is very important. I gotta add value for them. Um, but I think the mods, I think I want to start hooking them up. Ended a long time ago. They, how much fucking? How much? 5,000? 100? And what number was that? I think it was like 30 or something. I did 20. Nick's 26. Nick's 26. Nick's 28. No, that. Dude, there's so many fucking. This takes forever, dude. Oh my god. I think this took me like fucking ever. But I'm glad I'm doing it and recording it at the same time because this is just. Okay, Nick's 30. I think that's what it was. 30. Yeah. It was Nick's 30. Fuck, dude. And hey, not one, bro. I've easily drop a millionaire. That's a lot of sectors. Yeah, I do have a lot of sectors. I own a lot. I own more than half of multiple planets. So based on just the information we have, is I can become the governor of multiple planets. So that's another aspect. 32. Okay, so next 33. So hopefully they'll implement it just like MCP where it'll indicate what is available to mine. So I destroyed my ship to buy a sector at Hans. Yeah, unfortunately has not worked for me when I purchased. When I went to go purchase that was actually my focal point. 33. 34. I don't have a ship. X 34. What? I don't know what the hell I was doing. Like clicking on whatever 34. When it's 35, 30. 38. I wish it indicated which ones are not. That would save me some trouble here. I have no fucking. I guess I do actually. Let me. Farsight mining costs and rewards. No, that's not it. The Farsight folder, ship chart, resources. No, I don't think that. I'm gonna figure this out. It's like I have set it up, I believe, under Farsight. Mining setup. Oh no, not the. Is it mining setup? Oh, it is. Okay, here. This is what I have right here. Just a shit ton of fucking info, but I think I kind of covered my bases here. So Nyx. See Nyx 26 has. Oh no, I do have has 15. Never mind. I think it was the home or I don't remember what it was. Hebo or something. I think it was Hebo. Yeah, I was having such difficulty. It was insane. Okay, so I'm looking at TO 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20 through whatever. Nyx 28, 30, 31, 33, TO whatever. Okay, so let's go TO 3. At least I put some. Okay, this kind of makes it a little bit easier. I'm glad I made a spreadsheet. Spreadsheets have saved my here. DO 3, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. So 5. So what? 3. Yeah, start with 3. 5. Okay. I don't understand what. Nice. This is T. Oh, okay. I don't have 4. Okay, I was like about 4. Like, dude, I've 6. 6. Goes 7. I'm gonna go to the next one and see what they mean by managing asset. A little confused on that. Did I just go on 7? Go 7. Losing track, man. 7. I'm gonna go to 8 next. Go 8. Like, man. I see what they. I don't need managing my assets because I can't do shit with them. As well, keep collecting this insane amount of resources I have. Which I'm pretty sure I have most resources than anybody. Um, this 9? What do I have 9 as? I have 9 as stone rock. What? 9 as clay? I mean, I might as well go with what it says because that'd be confusing. I mean, it doesn't matter. I can switch it up any. Stick to what I have on the charts here. So 20 is clay. Theo 20. Do I have like 19 or anything? Theo 3. Oh, I went through all the Haas, Ebs, Nix, Theo. Okay. Yeah. Theo 30. Kind of interested on what I have. 25,000. But that's times like fucking shit ton, you know what I mean? That was 20, so I want to get to 22, 24, 25, 26. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm gonna put this on the other screen. And it's just here. And it on the screen. That's why. Okay. All right. So nobody has. Anyways, so I am on TO. I personally don't like the scrolling aspect because I can't just scroll down normally. It gets stuck every. So I have to manually click the scroll button. Really annoying. Tedious. So I hope eventually the team can fix that. That would be a little bit annoying. I love where this game's going, and I think versus are important here. Accumulate as much resources as possible. How resources work in games. Value. 24, so I am on 25, 25. This is 25. 26. Fuck. I mean, I feel like I probably missed one, but does it really matter? Get going. But I mean, it's good to keep up with this because I don't know when this is all gonna end. When we get to the binding aspect. I think I just want the 20. Okay, 28. 28. Oh no, wait, there's no 28. Wait, 27, 30. Like, bro, come on. I know this is a long ass video, guys. Definitely stick with me if you can. If you can't, it's all good. I am just on this path of being able to get all my shit working. 30, 32, 32, 33. So 30. Such a. But once I get into it, I'm like, I have to finish it. I have to get. That to me is important. At least the ones I can leave. I don't think I did, but there's no indicating that there is or not. Oh, bro, yeah, no, there's no free shit. Like, Not gonna happen. Yeah. I'm good on doing that, and when people ask me for stuff, I tend to not do well with that. It's when I decide to do it. So if you're gonna ask me for stuff, probably gonna shoot you down. When people ask me in my real life, it depends on how close, how willing I'm. Like, it just, you have to let me want that for me. That's what makes me me. I'm very giving. When people ask me too much, I'm not saying you are, then keep that in mind. I plan on growing, so hopefully you're there with us. Don't ask too much. Try to offer help, offer something. We'll see on how that goes. 36, I think I just went. Six. I went to 35, I believe. Losing track here. Just so much click. 35. Okay, 36. Where are we at? 36. 38, 41. 30. I don't know how your life is going. If you're into crypto or any, we are going to be building this guild out with Farsight. You can earn. If there's a way to rent out our ships to dollars, then that would be pretty dope. That's kind of where I would come in. Oh, Nick's PO30. I just did. Dude, I'm getting lost. Just so many. 38. PO41. Out to this. Okay, cool. Anyways. But yeah, you can earn. You'll be able to earn. But I don't know. I guess I'm just blessed in that aspect. It just, I'm able to just build. And literally, it was like, I don't know how many years ago by now. I think 14, 30-ish. Yeah, give it like about 13, 14 years ago, man. I was homeless. I didn't have shit. I'm not saying what you're offering, whatever. I'm saying it just kind of reminds me of my story. Not saying that, but pondering. I didn't have shit, man. I didn't have shit. I literally started my life on Craigslist. Just selling electronics, building computers, fixing stuff, whatever I can do. I did some odd jobs too at the. I was just high, you know. I was very dedicated. Dedicated to work. We make moves, you know. That's why I go by Crypto Hustler, because really, it aligns with who I am. I like to hustle. I like to make money. I don't want to hustle people. I want to hustle crypto. That's my hustle in the crypto game. But I also want to offer people the benefits and fruits of my labor. I'm able to offer people. Doesn't mean I want to just give you a free ship and meet ask, you know. But I also want to give away stuff when I decide to. I did have a giveaway not that long. Gave away a lot. I gave away a couple few $1,000s worth of NFT. But that's just how my mind works. I have abundance. I like to give away to people. But do I feel like I have an abundance of ships? I've had to destroy a bunch of ships. Like, I don't want to just give them away. I destroyed so many ships at the beginning. Sucks. Like, but I had to, because that was the only way to get the credits to buy the plot or sectors. There was no other way. Had to destroy ships. We all had to. You should know. Why would I do that? I think like everybody else, but also I'm able to get a lot out of what I do. Put a lot of time into the industry to learn ins and outs, how to make money, how to sell things, how to trade, when to trade, how all that. I'm able to give away. Trust me, I'm gonna give away. I don't like now. I know how it works for me. Is like I like to give away when people get a chance to get like earn it. Right, like type of giveaway. I want to make it interesting. I want to be like I'm just giving you something. People don't appreciate that. Like you might, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm almost done here though. 54, 55. And I think I'm probably gonna close out on this. I don't know. Maybe I'll probably take a little. Do this some more. Start doing Twitch streams and all that. 55. 57.
Purchase your tracks today.
So close. 57. I did home. Did all Knicks and TO 58 and 50. Anyways, I'll just like stop talking for a second. I'm like thinking. Like so close to being done. Fuck, dude. Been doing this for so long. Holy shit. Think that covers everything, man. Holy cow, man. How a bunga. Oh my goodness. Oh. I want to take my camera off for a second. Alright. Camera off a second. Take a little bit of a break here. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. There's a lot going on, man. So much going on. If you guys didn't see what I just did, I'm like fucking took forever, dude. God. And also a lot of water, man. I'll take a break for water. Let's get this microphone all moved up here. Second. I think I'm back. I'm back here. Let's see how this goes. Alright. I think I'm back. Anyways. So that was a lot of going on here. I'm gonna go check the store. Store has Demos packs. There's still like quite a bit. And then the series crates will go away eventually. So that's the thing is like, oh, another Sakura key was found. Interesting. That is very interesting because there was only 16 for a while. Now there's still 3 out there. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, if you didn't see, I have like a shit ton of resources. See, literally, I did all that. I clicked out and it kicked me out. That's the one thing I don't like about Forest. Anyways, I was done. So I'm now gonna collect the resources in MCP. So you guys are, stick around, watch it, whatever, do what you want. I'm just playing. That's what I want to do today. Is just I want to just chill, click on my shit, and just do my thing. I mean, I spent this week like trying to connect with people. I'm getting better at it. You know, it was my first week really doing it. So it's a new challenge, just different. I think I'm getting the hang of it, getting better at my pitches, reaching out to specific people. We got a lot of people coming in. Let me look at the camera. Now we can look at the camera now. We got a lot of people coming in. So definitely it's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna be connecting with us, who's gonna utilize our technology, who's gonna utilize our game. Like I've been connecting with so many people this week. It's insane. And all our group too are people that we're all working together. We're like working our asses off to connect with so many freaking people. It's just amazing. It's amazing how quick we started assembling like that. It was just like wow. Like it felt like the freaking team. The team is just like these guys are great. Like I'm just oh man, I'm just so proud to see. That's why I'm part of Evolution Land. I'm part of Darwinian. I'm proud where we're at, man. Like we're really working at it. You know, the team that's been developing, they've been developing. You know, like I'm super proud of them. Like they're doing so well. But the deploying the business team behind it has just been like insane. Like Bree's been by herself basically. I mean she works with us, but you know it's different now. Now we have a freaking team. Like fucking amazing. Like, but yeah, exactly. You know, you don't want to base everything on my videos on how I present myself in a business fashion. Like I make these blockchain live videos to be like chill, right? And like if I'm making like an actual video for stuff, it's like I keep it, you know, straight to the point. I'm not like doing what I'm doing. I'm like relaxing. This is my relax. And maybe I should make another channel that's similar, but I feel like I don't want to lose myself in making content for other stuff, because that's me, man. Like, and if it's bleeding together, I try not to, but I like to be here, and this is who I am. This is what I do. I play video games. I test video games or blockchain games. I play with crypto, and I'm fully immersed in the space. Not one thing or the other. It's all of the above. But anyways, also to bring full circle here, this is some alpha, some low-key alpha, guys. There's a company called AGS. I kind of want to keep it low-key, but high-key at the same time. It's a solid project. Just check them out on Twitter. I'll pull them up right. This is just an OG low-key alpha. So AGS is an AI grading service. They are presenting something that no other grading service is doing. They are a company that uses AI to grade the Pokemon cards. So the grading could be harder, but they're precise, right? And as you send in your Pokemon cards or other cards in general, because they're going to be grading other cards, but mostly focus on Pokemon right now, they will give you tokens on the blockchain that are representation of adding value to the blockchain in their AI. So you're adding value to the AI, and on the blockchain it produces tokens for you. So you actually get to own an NFT based on the card you own, right? An NFT representation of a physical card. This is going to be insane, and I'm testing it out right now. I'm going to be getting cards in the mail, and we're going to see how it works, right? But also you'll be receiving tokens. I'll talk more about the token. If you want to do research to learn about it yourself, go ahead. Definitely DYOR. But if you're into trading cards, this is going to be the next step in grading services that nobody's doing. So I hope this adds value to you. But this is low key, real products being sold, AI, crypto. Yeah, all of the above. So I own some of the rarest Pokemon. Um, but at the same time, they're not the rarest Pokemon. So it just depends on your, value proposition in some sense. But yeah, that would be kind of how it goes. Like you might have crypto, and you might have Pokemon cards. At least for me, I like to collect. I don't collect just anything. I collect Pokemon cards. And what I do in the crypto space, it's a hedge. So everything's a hedge, right? Adding value to physical and crypto. Might as well do both. So anyway, so that's AGS. So definitely check that out. I'm gonna do a little bit of gathering resources. I'm gonna gather some resources real quick. Again, I guess I'll just keep doing this. I wish I could have the screen over here. I could switch it over, but it's over here, so I'm talking to you guys over here. At some point, I'll have multiple cameras. So I think that's what I'm gonna do is like have a camera here, change the camera for my face, and then transition to different screens so I can like, do this. Anyways, so actually this plant 6, pretty dope. So I have a energy plant 6, level 6. It produces like 7,000 resources. So it's actually pretty dope. But if it was a 7, it'd probably produce like 14,000 or 20,000 energy or something. And the IP is kind of cut because of this right here. And I could build something here, but then I sacrifice this building. I'm kind of like, I'm a little tossed up on that decision. I'm not sure. Not sure if I'm gonna go ahead and do that, but I think I was starting to build something special out here at 214. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. So anyway, my development plan right here is to hold this out for a 4-plot setup. So 4-plot setups, or for megas, it would be all adjacent buildings, and then combining them at level 6, combining 2 adjacent buildings, and then at the end you combine those 2 adjacent buildings, was technically 4 buildings and 4 adjacent buildings in general. For most buildings in the future, there'll be 6 or 8 or 10 or whatever. So depending on your plots you own in one area, you could build a building, expanding them all together. So that's kind of future development of that. I have this building. This building I built so I could maintain the stamina of my other building. So I have a level 7. So I have a level 7 mega building. This is the biggest. This is actually my first mega building I've ever built. It cost a pretty penny, but I got to do it live, and it was exciting, so I did it. But yeah, I'm doing all right. I just took out some yesterday. It was like 2,000 Tron or something, and it was alright. It was like a nice little buffer. Use that to get into something else. So it is what it is, But yeah, so there's that, and I showed you guys the world aspect, which I showed you that building the world. So it's actually the same. I think it's. What is it? I don't know. The guys always do it. They put it like in a view. You can like see it differently. I think I don't have any traffic on. Oh, so I was going to do is I have 1,000 mega. I was actually considering um, putting the mega to work, which I haven't. I've been holding it, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna sell it, so let's, I might as well put it in somewhere to maximize my value for that district. And the only district I have maximized value for is Baba's district, so I might as well at least gander for my options here. So people put in some here. 99 is for double. So 3, 450. Twin rentals. That doesn't benefit. So basically I have to do something that benefits me. Um all buildings, extra slots for no. Double collect. The double collect would probably be my best option. So we'll see what happens. So there's a, if you had 500, there's 2% here. So my best interest would be I could do faster production, which if I put faster production on 1, it'd be like a double collect. So if I had 15, it would be a benefit. I'll add probably the 500 in that. That seems like a better choice. Increase POI. Damn, you can like stake for a bunch of shit. There's extra slots for appliances, additional stamina bonuses. That's pretty dope. But I'm gonna do the double collect, even though I just collected, which I should have done beforehand. For whatever reason, I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, I guess. I'm doing it, Baba, live. I added 500 mega. 3% bonus on double collect. Even though it's not going to benefit me right now. Which it could have. Everybody's getting a bonus. Let's go. You guys are gonna hate me if I wish to me. What game is this? This is MCP. MCP, I don't know if you are from the Farsight side, but Farsight, the creators of that game made MCP was their first project. So this is a game I played personally for many years. And then Farsight was like a side project called Moon Cryptopolis. And then eventually they turned into Farsight. So if you're from that community, this is their first game. Their first game's dope, and they're still building it. So, but I don't, people do say to me is like if they're staked in one game, it's hard for them to get one. Like I respect that, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm not trying to poach anybody, but if you see value in this game, it's pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie. This game is, I enjoy it. I hope others can use this as a model to make better games themselves. But also at the same time understand their weaknesses per se is their or at least not their strengths, is that they're not connected with the community. So like they are, but they aren't. Like, not to knock them when they do, but it seems like we have to try harder for them to be a part of our community than us deciding to make our own community, and that's kind of how the old game is. Yeah, this is on Tron. No, it's on Ethereum too. I'll show you my Ethereum side. I actually own 2 districts. Districts are really, they're not cheap. I think the cheapest ones right now is 250,000. Yeah, 250,000 Tron. But I mean, the value proposition's pretty high too. So that's 25,000 or time. Price of Tron is like point 0. Where's my gotta keep the screen over here, man. Yeah, it's point 0.07, so like 7 cents. That's what I thought, but I was like, I don't know, maybe it's like 0.069 something cents. Anyways, yeah, so $17,500 is like a district, and I own 2 of them. But so does some of my people. Like Joe, he owns him and Yukub. Yeah. Ted owns it. He's a bot. Ted Botsford. That motherfucker. They all like own the game, like these people. Evans. Michael Price is, we don't know who that is. It's basically the game. That's their district. But the beginning district is gonna be the most valuable. I mean, at least the one that's out the gate. It's like the most valuable district at the intro, right? But like 214, like Baba, I like Baba's vision. You know, he's like, let me build a city from the ground up. And I'm like, yeah, I love it. You know, I love the vision. His vision is cool. You know, like he's the only person that like reached out and did that. Like it was respectful, man. He thought enterprise, and he thought this is something I want to think out. You know, like be able to actually. Oh yeah. Okay, so we did. Okay, so we did actually have a discussion. The video we just came out with, and the host, he asked kind of what the intro cost to us is. You know, some people said it was about 3,000 Tron, like 2,500. I would say probably, if you want to get in decent, maybe get 2 pieces of land, depending on when you get in. I'd say about $300, so, or yeah, 350 US dollars, or in Tron wise, like 6,000. No, that would be 6,000. It would be 5,000. Yeah, so about 5,000 Tron. With that much to start to buy a piece of land, the materials for the building, the citizens to run the building, and then also a little bit of water and electricity. I think that would give you a little bit more to play with on top of that, but that would be a good okay price, about $300 US, or about 5,000 Tron. 35, yeah, 350 bucks, or less. I mean, but so we're also talking about what is the best building to get, and we pretty much all agreed upon producing a mixing plant or a smelter, one of the two. Mixing plant probably the best. It seemed like everybody said sand was a little bit better to make, so that is easily sold. So how to make profit in the game: you buy the land, and hopefully you can buy the land for about 1,000, 2,000 Tron, depending. You don't want to spring for the cheapest one. Try to get a good one. It may cost you 100 or 200 more in Tron, but you might get a better deal. Also, we have district sales. District sales, you can buy land as low as 300 Tron. You could buy like 5 or 6 pieces of land, maybe. I'd say probably a good 3 or 4 for the same price. If you could do that, you have to be really quick and do the transactions really fast. You can score some good pieces of land. So I'm actually going to start making videos where people can actually buy stuff for really, really cheap and be able to sell them for more, right? Because once you start getting the feel of it, you can start passively making income in the game. So when that happens, you can start producing. Say you got the land, got the building, you start using like one of these buildings. This is like for sand. You start collecting. So when you collect every week, you get some of the sand. You go over the swap. You can swap the sand to the mega token, right? So all resources are kind of pegged to the mega token. So your resources are in and out. There's an exchange price that's better or worse depending on when you do so. So there's a hedge against the mega token too with resources. So you could technically hold a resource or sell it depending on when and buy it back for a cheaper rate. So you can do that with the market and the in-store market with the resources. You can buy it with Tron. It might get a better deal, switch it back or use it for what you need for. So the mega token might be better just to buy it so you buy resources with it. So there's another way as well. Anyways, you go in here and you pick the resource you want. Say you got 50 resources sand today. Well, right there, that's like, you know, a couple bucks, 15 or $5 or, you know, or yeah, a couple bucks. You do that every week. You compound it by resources, build up, build up, build up more. It, you know, that $5 or whatever will turn into $20 a month or whatever. And, you know, pretty soon you're producing at like $40 or $50 a month. And then you're looking at, you know, like a 6-month ROI. But you can also just keep compounding that where you're making so much every day or every month because the building is now level 7. Every level to the level 7 produces 1 day less. So level 7 or level 1 takes a week. The level 2 takes 6 days, 5 days, 4 days, 3, you know, till it's basically 1 day. So that's kind of the grand scheme of things, is that if you're producing, you have everything allowing to build that up. So you have to have all the other resources that cost as a transaction to claim your resource. So you have to use water and electricity. So you have to have, you know, energy buildings to keep that sustainable. Otherwise you're just buying it on the market. So you have to put those costs into it. Then, you know, hopefully at some point it becomes sustainable. Energy buildings are a bit more. To getting an energy building is a finite resource. So you have to have specific land that is has resource abilities to build on. So for instance, if you go over here, this particular building doesn't have a resource. If you click on this building, it has a 1 resource. So if I click on my building has a 2 resource. As long as it has 1 resource, you can build an energy plant on it, either water or electricity, but it has to have a resource on it. You're gonna have 10 resources in it. That means the abundance for resources is much better, right? So the higher the number, the better. But as long as it's 1, you can build an energy plant. So to get these are quite expensive. And what happens is everybody tries to buy these as the first thing to buy, right? So when purchasing it was purchased for 300 Tron, but I ended up buying it from somebody. I bought it from them for 2,000, right? So they bought it for 10 times less, but I bought it from them because I know the value of it, right? Because it's worth 6 to 10,000 Tron, as a normal resale value. If you go in the market, you could probably get one for cheaper than that, but being that it's this particular district, the prices hold value. Every time a piece of land is sold near you, you get a piece of the profit from someone buying at a 9 or a 7x7 block ratio closer to your land. So it's just like normal life, is that your property evaluates higher when others buy near you, right? So you could just play the monopoly aspect. That's my strategy. It's a long-term play. I buy the parcels. I sit on them. I sit on all the land. People hit me up and say, hey, I want to buy it for 3x, 5x, 10x, right? You know, maybe I might do a deal with them. I might trade with them or whatever. It's a bargaining chip, right? Intrinsic value, NFTs, virtual property goes up, right? So I just hold them, long-term strategy. And people contact me on Discord. They're like, hey, I want to get this, blah, blah, you know, trade. I'm with the community. We have, you know, hundreds of people, maybe thousands. I know there's a bunch of people. They own districts. This is a huge money game. This game is true money game. Straight out the gate. True money game. Property, people, resources, all that. Build. Long-term aspect. Built cities, entertainment, missions, scholarships, whatever, you know. It is what it is. So cheapest land right now is $12.50. Where's the location? Map it out. 248. All right, let me sip also. Actually, not a bad location. Why I say this is because you're by level 7s. You buy multiple level 7s. So, I mean, I could just buy this. And obviously not. But when you purchase stuff on there, you have to purchase directly from your wallet. So you have to have the resources in your wallet, not your in-game wallet. Your in-game wallet, I mean, at some point we'll fix this, but at least right now, the transactions in-game are for small transactions, not like big transactions like purchasing land or districts. Those are held on the blockchain. In-game wallet is just like small interactions with like claiming your resources and citizens and stuff like that. The micro aspect, macro economy aspect, you're still owned on the chain. So instant on-chain transactions obviously cost more, but that's okay. I mean, not instant. I mean, instant ZK is gonna be the shit. But no. So the thing is that so with Farsight, if that's where you know the game, they are Ethereum Polygon. So they've reached an agreement and or built on. I mean, there's no need for agreement. It's blockchain, but they built on the second layer to be Polygon. So they leverage Polygon's network for microtransactions. Tron is for macro transactions, like bigger stuff. So that way, if you notice Farsight, your ships are tradable on OpenSea, but your land isn't. So what they did there is that the land and the credits are on the second layer, right? The first layer, the settlement layer, is the macro stuff. So like your ships, your blueprints, stuff like that. Everything else is going to be micro transactions. That's what ZK rollups are. ZK are even just micro transactions with no fees or very, very low fees. And it's a weighted blockchain. So the more users, the better, right? So it's the opposite scaling with Ethereum and Tron. Tron's a DPoS, delegated proof of stake, but it's a little different than Ethereum. But overall, it's the same. Doing transactions just costs, except for you can freeze your Tron and do unlimited transactions for whatever how much you put in, but obviously it requires a lot. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I like where Tron goes. It works for it. Tron is on Ethereum too, so Tron. To be honest, Tron's not that bad. I like Tron. I use Hiko. I would say Tron and Hiko are very similar. Except for Hiko is more Ethereum based than Tron is, but they're all Ethereum based. Like it just looks different, but it's cheaper. I mean, I like it. I think I'm okay. I play Evolution Land on Tron too. Like, not as much as I used to, but if the thing is, if the capital is cheap, and that's kind of the thing with bear markets is when you have cheap capital, you can start playing with stuff again. That's the beauty of the full circle aspect of crypto, is that regardless of where crypto goes, blockchain games will hold value because there's things going on. And then more players get in because there's cheaper capital, right? The long-term players hold assets when cheaper capital comes in. Players that come in new will buy these assets for more at the price of the token, not the US dollar value. So the token will be required to pay more for items at a bear market price because the US or the fiat currency value is lower. So you'll be paying more crypto for the things you like. Then when it's the market goes back up, those prices kind of essentially equate to the market's proposition of dollar value. People are willing to sell it less in crypto value because the dollar value is higher. So that's just that's the psychology aspect, and I've seen this for firsthand before too. And now it's more seasoned. We're now veterans in the space, and we're not just ideas. That's how 2017, 18 were. It was just ideas, right? But there's projects coming out minting NFTs, which are now being realized in value proposition because it's an older project. So it is what it is. This is a project from 2018. Just the same as Evolution Land. Evolution Land is a project from 2018. They were both from the similar time frames. Like, but the difference is this game is more about the characters, right? They do certain things with the mining, and then there's drills, so you add to the characters themselves instead of the buildings. So we're not building anything; we're utilizing resources from the land, but we're also fighting too. So we have PVE, which we did introduce early on too. There was like this PvP kind of, yeah, PvP kind of gameplay. Wrong. The worst. All right. That was Dotland. Oh, I'm falling apart, guys. I don't even know what time it is. It's like midnight. I need to wake up. Oh, I gotta wake up tomorrow. I gotta wake up tomorrow early. I gotta do shit. Oh man, part of my life. But I'm gonna play some PvP. No, it's PvP. Um, gather resources. I don't know. I have to gather so much resources. I do so much. I compound and compound and to the point of no return. You know, like it's just it's cool. Like I'm able to do it. There's just a lot going. So this game is different because you got the characters, right? So you got the characters, right? The apostles. Each apostle has a certain mining power, and that's kind of a variation of their attack, or not. That's their ability. Their ability is based on their talents. Talents vary depending on genetics and attach weapons to them. And attach them because you have to have uh, profession. So a profession determines what they're best at. So if their profession is a swordsman, they're better at swords and shields. And also, if there's a doctor or a blacksmith, the blacksmith is better at building or forging items. So forging items has a certain threshold on ratio. So there's like 90% chance for the first one, 30% chance or something. So if you go to the sword, it's 90% chance. You go to the top one, it's like 30% chance. So a blacksmith will have a better ratio on success rate than a regular one. But yeah, there'll be other careers. This is the introduction to the career system, profession system. We do have a roadmap. I'll talk more about that later. So I actually have some. Okay, so now I'm realizing what I need to do here. I actually need to gather my resources. So I'm gonna gather resources. Probably shrink this down a little. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to make some weapons, or no, I was gonna do some upgrades. So my biggest thing is I need to upgrade some of my swords. Actually, to think about, I should probably see what's it called? Probably tell everyone I'm streaming Evolution Land right now. I'll tell some people. Sweet. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell everyone I'm live streaming. Evolution Land. I'm gonna work with these people. Probably wanna. Dude, I have so many resources. So much resources, bro. Yeah, I'm just collecting resources. I've been collecting all my resources at MCP. So that's the thing. Scholarships to me are probably that. You know, people grind and like have them do all that, but I have like so much stuff going on. It's like for me, it's best if I had um dollars, I guess. Like, is somebody here? I'm tripping, bro. I'm like, is someone there? Anybody? Okay. Yeah, so we had a syncing issue with our game. So now it's working, it looks like. So good, because I wanted to get on some stuff here. Or I got a shit ton of juice. Yeah, I went to a Tool concert. That was pretty dope. I know it's random, but oh man, it was really cool. The music was so loud. It was so loud that when I went to go to the bathroom, my ears were so bad, like I could barely hear. It was insane. I was like, oh man, I realized how deaf I was. Like, dude, that's not cool. Oh. Dude, some low key shit's about. We're gonna have some new UI. Hopefully, I can check it out before people can see. I want to see what it looks like. Hopefully, they let me preview. It would be in their best interest. I mean, I'm talking about Evolution Land. I have that. Yeah, but we're gonna be adding music to the game, so I'll be playing the music from Evolution Land. I'm like, hell yeah! I'm excited about that. I think that was all the okay, cool. I think I can make another. Oh yeah, it was wood. I think it was a wood. They're all wood. I think it's 800. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna stop my adventure, unlock my team. Dude, I have so much. Dude, my level wood system is fucking insane. Look at that, 15. 15 level wood. Like, that is insane. That's, oh man, that is really nice. whole. Copy this. I want to you guys have swords and have any upgrades? Um 983. All right. Oh, I believe this is remove. Oh, that's the upgraded sword all the way up. What am I doing? Dumb. But I guess I'm testing to see. Oh, they need to put the back button in it. Equipment. 3. All that. Then I'll go. $800. Okay, so I need to sell. My other resource. Okay, I see what I need to do now. Yeah, because I want to at least upgrade one more. I want to upgrade one more wood sword. All right, so I'm gonna go back. One more wood sword, bro. Let's go. That makes a lot of sense. Because I was like, oh, I need more wood, but I have to exchange the ring before I exchange it back to wood. This fucking song slaps, dude. Let me just get in here. I'll just play this song.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
All right, how to play that beat. It just slaps, dude. It's just hitting good right now. Man, damn man. One of those Justin Bieber type. I scared you off, whoever you are. Like, see ya. Let's go. I can make 2 swords. Hell yeah. Yeah, I got. Well, I think I got like 5 swords. Put that down. Oh. Ah. Need a good slapper every once in a while, man. Like the other song, I have this song. This plays similar, but it's like a little bit faster. I think I have to attach this back to that. I have to go back because I accidentally took the sword off the girl and I took the best sword off the girl. Now, let's see. Here, 983. Getting late, man. Getting tired. Slowing down, man. Yep. Like, this is what I'm doing. Okay. Attaching the sword. Check. Okay. Now I'm upgrading the sword. Check. Upgrade. Mic broke. Move. Let's remove the sword. Well, hopefully it does everything I need to do. Remove the sword, my friend. Like, you can just like upgrade the sword in the apostle's hands. Like, what is this, reality? Be easy. Fuck, man, run out of water. I have to drink the green stuff, like Monster. Actually, pretty good. It's like Red Bull or something. Fuck it. All right. Delicious. Bruh, let's go. Yes, 120. 120. I'm gonna let Deuce think. Go into the inventory, the equipment. That one should be two off. Then go back. Back 97. Oh, attach this back here, and then upgrade that one. Action. That one. Wait for that one to go through, and then boom. Yeah, so I think in like a day. How long? I don't know how much it takes to produce. I produce a lot of wood. I think it's only been like 2 days, maybe even a little bit more than a day. So probably in one day I can upgrade the last sword. But all 4 swords, dude, my group is gonna be insane. Like, wow. That's fucking awesome. You should have it. So what I need to do, I just want him to. I want it to show that he. Only 2 right now. That one should be attached to him. Maybe it takes a little bit longer to sync. But it worked with the girl, so I know it works. Didn't do it or something. Did the transaction fail? How'd I let? Okay, did the other transaction go through? Let me see. Should be 3 swords. Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure what happened here, but they did all of those transactions. Like divest contract. Okay. That shit. um. So I'm gonna go back to I has his sword. I need to go back one time. Bashful. Um, let's go with him. I've been trying to breed his little bashful like while he has pretty good genetics. Like there's something I forgot what he. I mean, his attack is. Oh, his strength is really high. I always liked him. I always try to breed. I will probably just breed him some more in the future. Because he's only the level 2 and his genetics are like, I don't know. I'll probably look at see what his parents are. But yeah, the I want to see the sword to get attached to him. Okay, and why really? Now if this, yeah, quite a bit higher. Okay, let's go, man. Now my AFK is 800, 8.34. That's like 3x most people. But my technical stats are around 400 ish. So like Zebra or whatever and like Winnipeg, they actually have strong. So here, landlords, hostile, a zebra, number 5. Braves number 7. So I just need to build up my team like even more. But I haven't bred in a while, so I mean I have, but I haven't got like the deep down, the cuts. You know, when you start really breeding, these guys did, so they benefit the most. Oh wait, what? Sure. I just like jumped into a middle of a battle. So confused. But at least it's the last 3, so I ain't complaining. Ain't good. Yeah, I'm gonna get my fridge in here. Got a water dispenser. Yeah, I'm like, bro, coming up in the world. Coming up in the world, man. Let's see if I can beat the final boss live. I don't know. Oh man, he's hitting me too. You got too many good hits, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I got one more hit on him. I'm dead. Yep. That's okay. That was a fluke. Okay, yeah, that's something I need to work with. I should probably write that down. So what happened? Yeah, I'm just trying to get some stuff fixed, you know? Best way to maintain with the game. It's kicking up, man. Get too hot in here. Anyways. Alright, I'm just gonna cut through want that 3x. Cut through it a little bit. 5. Mental 2d5. Oh, I skipped it. I won. My attack is like insane. So basically, I just need to up my. Oh, that one. So being that I have like really strong apostles, I need to start considering my defense. Defense. My HP, I think. I mean, probably both. Critical. I mean, I need to get better at those. You know, with time, I can get better at it. I haven't really been super focusing on certain those aspects, mostly attack, but now I'm realizing the value of the others. So, it is what it is. I should have got one of them at least as a shield. Shields. Maybe I'll do the last one. Shield. Probably. Probably be in my best. Okay. Alright, let's go. Yeah, get that defense. I need a high defense. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that for. Alright, I think I got it here. At full health. Yeah, there's no way. It's easily defeated. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, this is great. This is a good way to kill him. So, with that, I can get the strongest sword. And with the strongest sword, I can just. What's the cost? 30. That's all I need. Not that bad. Okay. Starting to realize what I need to do here. Okay. Cool. Alright, I think I'm gonna like refocus back up on my team at some point. So that will definitely play a huge role on my ability to go through the next stages. Because I mean, this is gonna get easy after all your weapons there. Yeah, once you have all your weapons and shields and your apostles are higher, yeah, that hell mode is gonna be like gonna be cool. I think we're just, you know, we gotta wait some time for everyone to start getting used to this and building up their weapons and everything. But we did just fix it so we can claim our materials. So second. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, he can't hurt me the first hit. Yeah, so now I'm just defeating him a lot easier. Which is great. That way I can start earning better. Yeah, definitely upgrade your weapons, man. Weapons are key right now, you know? Weapons and builds. So I'm probably gonna do is take my next guy and make it shield. Yep, fixed it, guys. Cool. It was a syncing issue. That's all synced. Sweet. Whoa. Whoa. I'm liking the UI. Dude, the UI is looking fire, dude. I don't want to show you guys until we can, but the UI looks fucking amazing. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited for the UI. It has that touch of Darwinia. It's such a great look. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I like the look. It has that Darwinia feel. It's legit, bro. I am excited. Yes. Cool. He's really killing it. The game is looking good. Excited for the these are like meant sleek. I said slick, but I meant sleek. Because it is a sleek design. Yeah, so I can't show you guys this looking bit, bro. Beautiful. Anything that makes it look more Darwinia and like Evolution Land together in one is like that's all I can ever add. It's quality. Oh no, I might not be able to beat him this time. They kind of slack off on some of the options I got, some of the buffs. Oh, I think I'm dead, dude. You take one more hit. Oh, damn. I killed him at the end. I'm going to stop playing here. Okay, what else do I need to do here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up from here, guys. Super late, it's almost 1 o'clock. But anyways, yeah, check out all the games I was playing. Played Farsight for a little bit, just a little bit. I'll show you guys a little bit more here and there. Definitely check out the guild we're building. It's coming out really cool. I want to be part of this community more. Evolution Land, definitely my go-to. MCP, definitely check those out as well. I had a group chat on MCP today with some people in the space, really cool. But also check out Evolution Land. We're doing a hackathon, guys. How can I tell you guys this and not tell you this? Doing a hackathon. First, I'm gonna show you this. So this is our hacker link. Every time you put Dora into it, you get NFTs and you will receive special bonuses. That's a way to give back to the community to help us build. But we also have a hackathon. Get to that. There it is. Hacker link hackathon. This is the Crab Online Hackathon. We're giving out $102,000 in prizes, guys. 30 legendary NFTs with RMRK as well. So this is something we are wanting people to get into. We're looking for some people to build with Web3 tools, DeFi, metaverse, NFTs, resources, developing tools, end-to-end support, and business development. So whatever you have, definitely add value to it, and you will earn your utilize your team to build these dApps, and you'll be earning prizes for all the top selected. So there will be a panel. They'll be based on what you're working on, and we hope that you can join the Crab Hackathon. This is a huge event that's happening right now. Tell your friends, tell your project employees or whoever, definitely check this out. I'm going to be posting this more in our group because this is important for the ecosystem in general that connects all the games that I want to connect with. So let's work together here. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Like and subscribe and hit the post notification to stay up to date on all my videos. And also check out Evolution Land, Mega Cryptopolis, MCP, and Farsight. Those are the games I play. And the hackathon. I'll have that information on the description below. And you guys have a great evening, afternoon, or morning, depending on where you're at in this world. Peace, guys.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.